Hi everybody, Amber Carlson, Home Sweet Home, Tennessee. Keep it simple. I know you're probably wondering, where in the world has she been? I've been right here. I've been super busy. I switched real estate agencies from a property management company to RE/MAX Elite. I'm sure most of you have heard of RE/MAX. It is international and of course statewide here in the US. And that has been keeping me extremely busy. I've just been busy in general. In fact, I kind of had to just make this little commitment where I didn't watch any more keto videos. I didn't watch any more videos on like nutrition and health and eating because it really was consuming me. Like even this channel was kind of consuming me. It was fun to do, but I had to put more focus into real estate. I switched all my YouTube videos to more marketing and real estate based, and always a good thing because my business is growing. So it allows me to be a better agent for my clients out there, my buyers and my sellers and investors. So, but I wanted to catch you up. So much has happened. I have been on and off the wagon. In case some of you are wondering about the DSK, I made it about a month and a half, and I wrote Robert and I was like, I'm super apologetic that I cannot finish your program. I was like, I'm gonna have to start this over. But why I thought starting DSK, which is kind of a trimmed down phase right before the holidays, is the craziest thing. Like you're supposed to kind of be bulking up and kind of putting on some, winter warmth and winter weight. And it was not a good idea for me to do DSK. So plus I was doing it by myself and that was kind of tough. And I'm going to try it again. I definitely want to try it again. And I'm not going to lie. The logging part is going to be, it's the toughest part. I got the weight training down. I got the food down. It's all the logging. It's very detailed and it's in Excel. And I know Excel pretty good, but there were parts of it that were just kind of confusing. So I'm going to get back to it eventually when I can just put some focus on it. Oh my goodness, the poor mailman has like tons of packages. We run his butt off with packages to our house. So, okay, sorry, that was sidetracking me, but on to DSK. So I will go back when I can focus more on that. The next thing is I've been just kind of on and off the wagon. I have a problem with BLTs, okay? That's bites, licks, and taste. It gets me in trouble, and it pretty much started with Halloween because I'm obsessed with Tootsie Rolls, and that's the only time that I eat Tootsie Rolls, which by the way, there is a keto version of Tootsie Rolls I'm gonna make at some point because you're right. I could have just had turkey and some Brussels sprouts or asparagus, but what fun is that on Thanksgiving Day? My husband makes his famous Carlson mashed potatoes, which is a stick of butter and a block of cream cheese, and you're thinking, hey, that's keto. Except we did not mash it in cauliflower. We mashed it with about 20 white potatoes, and it was delicious, and we enjoyed it. But you know how Thanksgiving goes. You don't just have one meal, okay? You eat it the next day for lunch, and then you have it again for dinner. And I was literally just walking by the table where the pie was open, and I was just like fork fisting it into my mouth as fast as it would go, and I felt super sick. And so I have been really strict keto like the last 3 days, and I'm just going to try to be super good. I have to because I just feel better when I do. And try to make some really good decisions as far as food. So I got back on track on Sunday. I've done really good the last 3 days. I went back to logging, which I know is super important, but I just needed that 3-week break. And it's okay to do that. I think for me though, like I'm kind of always in check with, okay, I need to be better, or okay, I'm going to get back on track on Monday. I've actually with keto, I've been pretty good with that. Whereas in the past, I've failed miserably, but I think because I know I feel better when I'm eating better and putting better stuff. 68 days cold showers, that's how long I made it, and super excited. If you ever want to try it, obviously it's just great for your health for one. And even though I end with cool showers now, I do not take cold showers anymore. I'll probably start it back up in the summertime, but right now it's way too cold, and I do not like to be cold. So yeah, 68 days cold showers. I actually did try vegan for a week and did not agree with me. I truly believe that for some body types, all vegan did not agree with me. I know people can do it, and I have found and watched several vegan keto videos out there, but I didn't feel good. Like I had major not indigestion, but I just had major digestive type issues, and I didn't feel that good. However, I don't feel all that great when I eat too much meat, so I'm really trying to find a balance here. It's not been easy for me. But this time around, I did get the Mojo. I've got some more Mojo ketone test strips, blood ketone test strips. So I am going to kind of do that a little bit more faithfully. And wait, so the 3 weeks that I went off of keto, I noticed obviously I didn't feel as great, and I actually weighed myself on a Monday, and I was 143, and by Thursday I was back down to like 136. So that just goes to show you like how much water you're retaining by eating the additional kind of starchy carbs. A couple food items that I love. I buy Bubby's sauerkraut. I love it. It's got just cabbage, well water, and sea salt. It's delicious. I eat this right before a meal for good gut health. A couple other things that we do is the cod liver oil, Carlson cod liver oil, no relation to this Carlson right here, but in fact it says Norwegian. And Carlson, my husband's background is his great-grandfather, who lived to be 106, was 100% Swedish. So one of my favorites, in fact, I try not to eat meat every single meal, and I say every single meal, but it's really only 2 meals a day. I've been doing really strict back on intermittent fasting. I fast for 18 hours, so my last meal is around 6:30, and my next meal isn't until 12 the next day. So I have his farm-fed, grass-fed whey protein is delicious. This is the apple pie. The ingredients are whey protein isolate. It's got dextrose in it. It's got some sucralose in it, medium chain triglycerides, that's MCT oil, and papain from papaya. So it does contain milk or soy. I do not eat this every day, but it is kind of a nice treat when I'm in a hurry or I just don't want to have like an actual meat product. I mix it with this, the macadamia nut, unsweetened. I love this stuff. My kids love this stuff. We finally converted them off cow's milk about, it's been a while, probably 10 months ago. And yeah, they love it. So, and then my all-time favorite is the new, Pili nuts. You guys have got to try Pili nuts, Pili nuts. You can get them on Amazon. They're awesome. I wish I had a package, but we ate them all. They're like little tiny gold nuggets. They're super expensive. You do not want to eat a lot at a time, but they've got great fat in them. I mean, like 22 grams of fat for a very small little teaspoon of them. So you don't need very much, but they are amazing. Just a really different taste. And then, of course, my favorite is the keto candle. You can just smell ketones and get into ketosis by this keto candle. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. There is no such thing as a keto candle, but I'm actually going to look on Amazon now that I've said that. Another thing, very important. This was another reason why I wanted to wait and do this video is, I kind of go in and I do testing every now and then. I haven't gone back and done an egg allergy test, but a month ago I went in and I did a screening for an EKG, and they were just checking your arteries. They did these scans all down my neck, checking your arteries and any kind of blood clots or anything. They were looking for plaque buildup. They took some blood for any kind of inflammation, showed no inflammation. Carotid artery disease, absolutely none. It says I have no plaque present. Atrial fibrillation was normal. Let's see what a peripheral arterial disease was normal. Everything came back normal. Body mass index, I'm normal. 18.5 to 24.9 is the normal range, and I was a 23. Abdominal aortic aneurysm, that came back normal. Anyway, all my results were great. Blood work was good. I've had good blood work and I feel good. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. It was just a test where they do EKG and they check any kind of your risk for future heart attack, stroke, anything like that. And according to this, I am good to go. Now, obviously with my age, they do recommend checking every, let's see, I think it's AFib I should check next year, but everything else is not until 2020. So I guess depending, unless I feel bad, then I would go back in. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a recap. Coming up next, I am going to try to do the onion crackers over again. I actually did a video and I did not upload it because one, I didn't like how thick the crackers came out, and two, they came out too salty because I varied the recipe. And so I want to do it over with the original recipe that I'm used to making them. They come out really thin. They're perfect. They're a great alternative for dipping in guacamole or cream cheese or really anything that you want to dip it in. So I will do that here coming up next. Thanks so much for being patient. I appreciate you guys waiting. I have read your comments and try to get back with you, anything that you guys mention, but we'll try to do the onion crackers for the subscriber that asked me to. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Don't be too crazy during the Christmas season. Try to just take a deep breath and enjoy what it's all about with family and friends and food, good food. But I appreciate you hanging in there with my channel. Leave any comments, like if you like the post, and yeah, give me your suggestions, anything that you'd like to know. I actually enjoy being in the kitchen more, so if there's like recipes that you want me to try, I can do that. For example, I did a beef chuck roast yesterday that is all keto-fied, and it is amazing. I probably make that at least once a week. It is so good. The flavor is amazing and it's so easy. It's in the crock pot and it's done in 5 hours. So I can do that if anybody's interested in that. Definitely toward the winter time is a good time to have that. So anyway, thanks for subscribing, and share if you would like, and like the YouTube video if you like it, and leave any comments below. Thanks so much. You guys have a great day.